Welcome from the IFA 2015, where we have the Huawei Mate 7 in our hands, which is not the Mate 7, but it's actually the Mate S. I'm sorry for that. And one of the most intriguing features is not only that we have the fingerprint reader in the back, which has some quite cool features. You can see it here. Just put your finger here, and then it already read your finger print. But what it can also do is do gestures. So I can, for example, here pull down the notification menu by just doing this little gesture here. As you can see in the reflection on the table, this works quite nicely, so I have to just pull it down and then it works like that. But there's also some other features built in, like for example, if I go into the gallery, have a picture open, and can just go to the next picture, last picture, with an easy gesture, which you can easily see here. Oops, sorry, I turned off the screen. So this is working quite fun, but what's actually even more fun is Force Touch. Now, Force Touch will be available on selected models, which means that you can just push down on the screen, and the stronger you push, you can zoom in, and you can also, of course, move your finger around. I want to see some details here of this nice church in, I would say, Moscow, or just building in Moscow, and then you can see here really all kinds of details, for example in as a zoom feature. This could be also interesting for gaming, and there's also scale here inside, but what's also working here, for example in the Asian model, where you can turn off the Android buttons. That doesn't work anywhere in the world right now, but what could be fun is, for example, if you force touch it here on the bottom, you can just use the Android buttons here on the bottom of the screen by just force touching it and not accidentally opening any apps, since force touch means that you press it stronger, and that means just something completely different than just tapping on an icon. Force touch also works here, for example, as a scale, so I could use it between 100 and 400 grams to weigh something. I tried it before with the Huawei G8 smartphone here, which didn't work since it's, I think, too heavy. It's 240 grams or something like this, but you can also see, no, it's a little bit more than 100, but not much more, so you guys can see that, yeah, it weighed the smartphone. It also works when I just touch the screen, but I have to press it a little bit stronger, so yeah, 160 grams, 200 grams, 240, and so on, depending on how strong I press. This works quite well, but again, these are just some examples on what you could use Force Touch for. For example, also in a movie player or a video player, you can skip fast back and forth between songs. For example, here I don't have any music on it, but I could try it with videos. Maybe there's a video. No, there's no video, but I could record a video. Let's do that by opening up the camera, which has on the front 8 megapixel. And let's just turn that around. The quality is really good. As you can see, the light is not perfect. I have the beauty mode on right now, but I can just go to regular photo mode also. So let me turn it around. Actually, Android 5.1.1 MU is running here. Let me switch to video mode, and let's shoot some video with the Kirin 935 inside, which means that we have 3 gigs of RAM and really a fast processor inside the Huawei Mate S smartphone, which is of course quite good. You can also of course touch the screen while videoing for focus. Let's try that again here. Doesn't always work, but yeah, you just have to hit the screen on the right spot, and then of course that's no problem at all. So we are recording right now 30 seconds, and what we can do then is of course stop the video. We are done, and when you want to replay the video, sorry for that, I just wanted to flip the screen around. Let's play the video. So it should be possible to actually force touch the back and forth option, but it doesn't work right now because I guess this is a wrong player. There needs to be some kind of special player installed. So this was just a really short hands-on actually with the Huawei S-Cent Mate S, and the S-Cent, actually there's no any S-Cent anymore, it's just Huawei Mate S with an 8 megapixel camera in the front, 16 megapixel camera in the back with RGBW, I think what it's called, a sensor. Also the latest fingerprint scanning technology inside, as I mentioned before, dual flashlight, of course LTE, Bluetooth, NFC, on and off switch volume rocker, and here on this side dual SIM port for selected markets, otherwise single nano SIM and micro SD card slot, so you can expand to 32 gigs internal memory. Then on top we have the headset jack with microphone, and on the bottom the micro USB and the speaker grill also. So this was the Huawei Mate S. Till next time, peace and again. Thank you much for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.